Alright guys, welcome to episode 3 of my Let's Play of Dark Souls. Last time we did the Undead Burg area, we killed the Taurus Demon, and now we're going to be heading into the Undead Parish and killing the Tower Knight, probably. And the Channeler as well, depending on how long it takes me to get there. So, we'll head downstairs. This leads us to the next zone, after we kill the Bell Gargoyles, who are the next major boss. And down here, we have our good old friend, Knight Solaire. What a great guy.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Solaire is a member of the Brotherhood of Sunlight, which is one of the other covenants in the game. They're focused on co-op. Members of that covenant have more of a chance of seeing the summon signs of other players in the game. They also, if you're playing a faith build, they also give you some of the best offensive miracles in the game, Lightning Spear and Great Lightning Spear, and if you get to a New Game Plus, you can get Sunlight Spear, which is awesome. I did a faith build as my first playthrough of the game, and those spells are pretty fucking great.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Solaire's a good man. Now, this item we just got from him, the White Sign Soapstone, that allows you to leave a summon symbol on the ground so another player can summon you for jolly cooperation, as he puts it. Now, this bridge. As you run across this bridge, the dragon who we saw earlier is going to fly down and cover it with fire. So I want to heal up completely, because we're going to take some damage, but we should be alright. You don't need to worry about any of these enemies. The fire is going to kill them, and you'll get a bunch of free souls. Here he comes. I've never been able to make it down there without taking damage before, but it's not so bad. Now that we're down here, we can activate this shortcut to the bonfire. And we'll level up a bit. Get my strength to 14 so I can use that Uchigatana. I will give myself another couple of points in vitality for now. Cool. Oh yeah, doing way more damage with this thing. That's better. I am on mid-roll now though, so I may have to unequip my bow and arrow. Nope, that doesn't even help. Boots. That'll do it. I would rather be quick than have a lot of protection, because I prefer dodging attacks rather than taking them. So I'm just going to go like this for now. Now, what I could do is use the dragon and farm these guys on the bridge for a bit, if you just, I'll just show you how to do it once. I'm not actually going to do it now. This would be something I do off camera because it's pretty boring, but if you just step out like this, he'll breathe fire, it'll kill all the guys on the bridge, and you'll get 500 souls for free. Now, underneath the bridge, you can see the dragon's tail. If I were to use my bow and shoot that tail about 30 or so times, it would break off, and we'd get the Drake Sword, which is a pretty nice weapon early in the game, but I'm not going to bother getting it because it just takes so long and it's not worth it in my opinion. It gets replaced pretty quickly because it doesn't scale with any stats, so once you've upgraded a normal weapon, it quickly becomes better. Now we're going to taunt this dragon into flying down on the bridge so we can run past him. He will eventually do it, but, oh, there he goes. Now, you want to quickly run off to the right, because sometimes he'll breathe some fire down the bridge, and you don't want to get hit by that. And he will run away once you've gotten past him. He comes back, though, if you leave the area and then return, or, yeah, I think only if you leave the area and then come back, he will return. Now, this altar up here, this is where you join the Brotherhood of Sunlight, but you can only do it if you have 25 faith, I think the requirement is. But if you do co-op, every time you help someone else kill a boss, that faith requirement goes down by 5. So, you can get in with pretty low faith if you do a lot of co-op. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone and collected those items now that the dragon was gone, but whatever, I'll just kill these 3 guys. Cool. These items are a claymore, and I think this is a large soul, soul of a nameless soldier. And now we'll head up into the Undead Parish. Take care of this guy. Now, at the top of this tower, there is another Black Knight, but he's a lot harder to kill. He uses a great sword. And if he hits us at this point, it'll just crush through all of my stamina and I'll take damage from it. So I'm going to come back and fight him later. I'm going to leave him alone for now. Here we have the Armored Boar, who is deceptively easy to kill. He seems hard at first, but once you know what to do, it becomes incredibly easy to kill him. And I should really pay more attention because I almost got killed there. And I did get killed. I did not think that would aggro the boar. Oh well. Thanks to the Ring of Sacrifice, I lost nothing. And I can grab another level. I need to level my endurance so that I can actually equip some pants again fairly soon. Okay, let's try that again and not fuck it up this time. Come on. One down. Where's the other guy? Oh, you healed. Too bad. Now, head upstairs. The boar can't follow you up here, so don't worry about him. There are 2 crossbowmen and a spearman, though. And they can be annoying. Okay, I'm going to take the crossbow guys out first. Okay. He's done. Another swordsman. Right, now, where is that guy with the crossbow? There he is. Is he going to follow me up here? He's going to get stuck on the boar. Well, good for him. What I will do is get out the bow and just deal with him from up here. Now, I could just use my arrow and eventually take him down, but it doesn't do much damage to him at all. He's very resistant to physical damage, but handily, they've left these alluring skulls here, which attract enemies. So, what you want to do, because he's weak to fire damage, is throw one of these into the handily placed bonfire right there, and him being the genius he is, will just completely roast himself. So we'll have to do that a couple more times. Come on, you big bastard. He is very slow when he doesn't have someone to kill. Sometimes I've actually been able to do it only using one of them, because sometimes what he does is kind of derps and just completely walks in circles in the fire and kills himself. This time he's not being quite as cooperative though. Where did he come from? Those guys usually don't come up out of that hallway. Oh well, no matter. We'll throw another one of these down, and then we'll deal with him. And that should be the end of him. Yes, there we are. He sometimes drops a helmet, the Fang Boar helm. He didn't do it this time, but not a big deal. It's way too heavy anyway. I wouldn't be using it in this playthrough. Now, there's a bunch of these weak hollows in here, but they are hiding and waiting to ambush you, so be careful. Oh, I thought there was one off to the side there. Maybe not. Just carefully take them all out. These guys don't really seem like a big threat, but in groups they can fuck you up. Mystery key. We don't actually need that because we have the master key, but if you didn't, you would need that to free Knight Lautrec, who we'll be encountering once after we kill the Tower Demon. Not Tower Demon, Tower Knight. And the Channeler in the Undead Church. I don't think we'll be getting to him in this episode, though. Oh, almost forgot. There's an item out here on these beams. So, I was about to say carefully walk over there, but that would have contradicted what I actually did. Let me try that again. Carefully walk out over these beams. There we go. I'm kind of curious what that... You know what? Let's go see what it says. Some enterprising individual left it over here. Here! Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad I did that. That was a valuable use of my time. Alright. Now, here we run into the first Balder Knight. These guys are kind of like an upgraded version of the guys we've been fighting so far. They've got more health, they do a lot more damage, they're quicker. But this particular guy, I can sneak up on and just backstab. Doesn't quite kill him, but he'll be dead soon. Now, there's two types of these guys. These guys with the small round shields and some other guys with a bigger shield. These guys are, in my opinion, the more dangerous ones because they can counter your attacks and just absolutely destroy you if they do that. I'll see if he goes into his counter stance so I can show you. He's gonna heal. Oh crap. Oh well. I don't actually need those for anything else. Okay. Okay, he just went in there. That's his counter stance. If I were to attack him during this stance, he would counter my attack and just destroy me. But he turned around for some reason, and now he's dead. The Night Shield. I'm not going to be using that. It's got 100 damage reduction. I'm not sure what the other stats on it are, actually. 100 damage reduction, pretty poor magic, fire and lightning resistance. Slightly better magic than mine. It's also got slightly better stability, but it weighs a lot more, so there's no point in using that shield at all. Take care of this guy in the hallway. Spearman. Once I get a couple of upgrades on this sword, I should be one-shotting most of these normal enemies. Another spearman here. And to the left, there's another Balder Knight, and he's one of the ones with the large shields, so I want to be careful not to pull both of them at once. Okay. Now we'll pull the Balder Knight. That attack he does, where he smashes his shield down, can really just destroy your stamina bar. So be careful when he does that. But, backstab and a strong attack makes quick work of him. Balder leggings. Those are, I think, heavy armor. So I'm not going to be using those, because, like I said, I prefer to be quick than to be well protected. Take care of him. Grab this basement key. I don't actually remember what you use that for, to be honest. Oh, right, that's to get into the lower Undead Burg. The door before we cross the bridge. This key will open that door. We'll get the halberd. Now this is the front entrance to the church. I'm not going to go in this way, because there's 3 Balder Knights that'll attack you. You can pull them out one by one. But I'm going to go around to the back and use the side entrance. Now there's 2 swordsmen here and a crossbowman. I got a lot of frame rate drop there for some reason. Oh boy, I accidentally pulled one of the Balder Knights. That's fine. Shouldn't be a problem. If I'm quiet all of a sudden, it's because I'm concentrating. I do not want to die right now and have to start over from that bonfire. Come on, you. Come on. Let me get a backstab. It's all I've ever wanted. I'll take that, though. No, you don't. I love when they try to heal because you can just get a free hit. Now we'll take care of the guy with the crossbow. Actually getting a lot of frame rate drop this episode. I don't know what's going on. Okay, now if we went in here we could fight the Tower Knight, but I'm not going to do that yet. This episode's already gone 20 minutes, which is the max I want to keep them. So instead, I'm just going to go rest at the bonfire in here. We'll talk to the Blacksmith down here and probably get a couple of upgrades on this sword, and that's going to be the end of this episode. So in the next episode, we'll probably be doing 3 big enemies: the Tower Knight, the Channeler, and the Gargoyles. Here's Andrei. Andrei is one of the major blacksmiths in the game. He is the guy who can upgrade your weapons to a normal plus 15, which is what I'm going to be using for my swords.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andrei of Astoria. If you're a require smithing, then speak to me.
I do require smithing, Andrei. I want to get my Uchigatana to +2. Fantastic. Can also learn a gesture from him. And he sells a few things. He sells Titanite shards, which you use to upgrade up to +5. After that you need large Titanite shards, so basically you can get to +5 without having to farm anything if you just come to him. There are vendors later on who sell the large shards, but they're pretty expensive. They're like 4,000 each. And I don't think there's any vendors who sell chunks, which you need to go from 10 up to 14. The Crest of Artorias opens a door in the forest. You don't need to buy this. You can go in the back way and save yourself 20,000 souls. And then he also sells the repair box for 1,000 souls cheaper than the other guy, so I was wrong. He sells a variety of weapons and arrows, which I'll probably need to buy from him later on, but for now I don't. Right now, I'm just going to grab a level or two, and that's going to be the end of the episode. I can only get one. Okay. Endurance. That's what I need to increase. Actually, probably have some souls. I'll use one of these, and I'll grab another level. Another endurance. Cool. Let's see if I can... Okay, I'm at fast roll now. Let's see if I can put my shoes back on. Not quite yet. Maybe my gloves. Not quite yet. Alright. Never mind. Still need some more points in endurance. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the episode. So, the next one will be jam-packed with big fights. We'll have the Tower Knight, the Channeler, and the Bell Gargoyles all in one episode. So, that should be a fun one. You know, once again, if you didn't like the video, let me know why. I'm always trying to improve these. If you did like the video, you can let me know that too. I'd always appreciate it. And, as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.